REKAP Rush Hour for Friday. It's January 2nd, 2026. I'm David Kaplan. It's brought to you by our great partners at the Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana Chevy dealers. They are the official truck partners of the Chicago Bears. And our great partners at Tasty Trade. Build your portfolio where I build mine at tastytrade.com. All right, let's get into this. Bears wide receiver Rome Odunze, non-committal on a return to the lineup, even for next week's first playoff game, as he says, quote, the target for his return has moved a couple of times. I'm focused on my rehab and trying to get back. He did go on to say that if he feels good Sunday, he wants to play and not just rest to rest. He is listed as questionable in today's injury report. I personally wouldn't play him, and I'll be shocked if they let him play. I'm sure they'll just push this to the playoff game if he is feeling A-OK. He was on the practice field today. Also questionable for the Bears, starting left tackle Ozzie Trapillo with his knee and quad. He did practice every day this week in a limited basis. If he can't go, Theo Benedette will get the start. Flu bug still making its way around Hallis Hall. That is a nasty bug out there. Thank goodness I haven't gotten it. My wife hasn't, but our kids have, and their kids have. So be careful out there. Wash those hands because it is nasty. It's making its way around, as I said, starting safety Jaquan Brisker and corner Nick McLeod, both listed questionable with illness. Defensive lineman Joe Tryon-Shoyinka, who the Bears got at the trade deadline from Cleveland, ruled out with a concussion. Latest line, Bears a 3 to a 3.5 point favorite, depending on where you play. The total, pretty consistent at 50.5. Lions have several key players listed as questionable, including star right tackle Penei Sewell. He's the brother of Bears injured linebacker Noah Sewell, and star wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown also listed as questionable. Are you looking for some great information if you're in a picks contest or if you're betting a game? I've got one for you. Listen to this. Before you make a pick in Ravens-Steelers, that matchup will decide the AFC North title. How about this? It is unbelievable, but the underdog since 2005 in this series, 30, 12, and 3 ATS. That is 71% in the regular season. The underdog, 25, 7, and 3 against the spread when Mike Tomlin faces John Harbaugh. Ravens, a 3.5 point favorite at Pittsburgh. If the Steelers don't win, they're out, and they'll have no one to blame but themselves after they couldn't dispatch the Cleveland Browns last week. Here is our stat of the day, our 4 seasons: heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and electric. Stat of the day, check this out. Since the college football playoff was implemented for the 2014-15 season, one of these schools has always been in at least the semifinal. Alabama, Clemson, Georgia, and Ohio State. This will be the first year none of them will be playing in the semifinals. Here's a bonus stat. Indiana has become the first school to win a game when having a bye in the expanded format. All other schools that received a bye prior to Indiana's blowout win yesterday were previously 0-7. 0-7. Thank you to one of our fine subscribers, by the way. Kyle Slack sent that stat in for today's 4 seasons heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and electric stat of the day. Bulls back in action tonight at the United Center. They'll play host to the Magic. I'll have the recap as soon as that game goes final. And finally, here is our Ankin Law question of the day. You can win pizza at Lou Malnati's. The Ankin Law question of the day, 312-6-million. For the best personal injury attorney in Illinois, the award-winning Howard Ankin, AnkinLaw.com. Put that lawyer in your phone. You never know when you'll need him. We do it every Friday throughout the NFL season. What happened Sunday when the Bears and the Lions play their regular season finale at Soldier Field? And again, best response, you'll get a gift card to Lou Malnati's, LouMalnati's.com, for a location near you. Hope you have an awesome weekend. Bears and Lions Sunday. I'll have the recap of that and Bulls recap tonight. Take that.